And we're back. We're still in Omaha, Nebraska, wrapping up this trip. And Wally, where are we at right now? What are we going to see?
What are we going to see?
At the big train park. We're here at Kenefick Park, and we're going to go head up.
We're going to go see two of the biggest locomotives ever built. The big boy and the Centennial.
Let's go.
I gotta know, when can we do this again?
Here at Kenefick Park, two of the biggest locomotives ever built are on display above the interstate at the top of the hill. 230 feet of locomotive and climb, one heck of a
When your
climb.
soul is lonely, sad and blue, ain't got no loving shoulders to lean on. There's always a sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, and all your worries go away. Go cross the river and you'll be fine. Go counting winners, it's right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side.
Transcontinental Railroad. Wally, where's Colorado? There we go. That's where your home is, right there.
Look at it. Dips in a Colorado for just a second.
So when you feel lost in the city lights, ain't got nowhere to turn your winding wheels, there's always the sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, my friend, and paddle your guitar. Across the river, you'll be fine. Go counting winners, right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side.
Alright, first we're going to check out 6900, the Centennial Series locomotive. Whoa, buddy. Coming into Nebraska on I-80, we're heading out of Nebraska on I-80. Make sure, look up here for the big boy. It was so cool seeing 4014 run a couple of years ago. Absolutely cool. Cannot even describe the gigantic nature of these wheels. Back in the day, this had to be absolutely amazing when it would run. And we've been lucky enough to see one. Cool, they built this awesome access bridge that you can get out, go across and check in on the engine, buddy, on the cab.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's cool.
That is really cool. Whoa. It's so exciting when a train goes by. Never miss a train. No cost, except your time, to come up and visit this park. Wally, is that really cool? Is it cool seeing the trains? So cool.
Wally, which do you like better? The big Union Pacific or the big boy?
Union Pacific. The big boy. I think I counted 60 steps on the way up, so if you're not a step fan,
Wally had no problem.
Wally had no problem running up those steps. There is a shallower incline. Yeah, so it looks like there's a shallower accessibility ramp. You'd have to park all the way down there. You park all the way down there, that's where you pick up this ramp.
All right, well, we decided to come downtown to Old Market and grab some dinner. And we are gonna go here to Upstream Brewing Company. So I think this is gonna be a yummy dinner. Plus, coming down to the Old Market part of Omaha is just really fun, and it's really pretty down here. It's got the like brick paved roads. It's kind of like the classic spot. You gotta come here when you come to Omaha.
Wally's food has arrived. Whoa, look at that. It's grilled cheese and mashed potatoes. Oh boy.
That looks pretty happy.
Irene got a local cider. Looks really good. And I got the ultimate margarita. Also looks and tastes very good. Honey, what'd you get?
This is like their blackened chicken pasta. It's got andouille, corn, and mushrooms. It's really good. They can do it with the gluten-free fettuccine.
That's amazing.
It's really yummy.
Mom and Dad got the fish and chips. Those look like perfect size fish pieces for you guys. And I got, when in Omaha, you have to get an Omaha steak. Absolutely amazing. Now you're jealous. You can hate me, but just tell 3 of your friends to subscribe.
I had to get a side salad because I love blue cheese.
And you were waffling between the salad with blue cheese
Yeah, they
and
like have a homemade blue cheese dressing.
with blue cheese crumbles and cranberry. We had to roll it in the park, which I did a magnificent job on. So look at this candy place. What is this? Fairmont Antiques and Mercantile. It's a candy shop that Irene found. She's going up the hill. Oh my gosh. Wally, is that like Daddy's big nose? Whoa. The world's largest gumball machine. For display only. Look at all those Mike and Ike's Red Rages. I think you should get Red Rages. I think you should get Red Rages, buddy.
Fruit punch and cherry?
Yeah, I think you should get that. Oh, it's a raw wall of trolls, and they're actually for sale. $11.99 for the Christmas troll.
I had a lot of these growing up.
Honey, each of these is worth $11.99. How many of them do you have?
Wow, I have a whole suitcase full of those.
So do we have like $800 worth of troll?
Oh my goodness. Look at all these Pez dispensers. Oh my goodness.
Wally, what'd you get?
I found Mater
I've never seen Mater.
and Pikachu.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who wants this? Does someone want this? And they have just a ton of vintage stuff. Like, if you need any vintage stuff, obviously this is where to go. That is really cool. The cabin. I'll just take the rum instead, but that is pretty cool. Santa. Not time for Santa. That's why the lights are off. It's not time for Santa. Mike and Sully. Pictures are welcome, but do not touch. Super cool. That's really cool. You rent out the theater and yeah. Really cool. That's really cool. No photography in the arcade, so we can't take you guys in there. They have a whole vintage art. Let's see if we can use it. Whoa. What? There's a Wally Pez? Look at all the old vintage games. And the guitar pick collection. Whoa. 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 Pink Cadillac. Wow. Start packing. The Kennedys are coming. Hi guys. What's going on there? A malt shop.
Like ice cream and malt and floats
Yeah.
and like all the good like nachos and French fries and onions.
You were dreaming
And they
of
have
this.
butterscotch, peanut butter, and marshmallows.
That's insane.
They even have a clown sundae.
Oh, that is cool. Look at that wall of pens, people.
Wally. Oh my goodness.
Grab a bucket.
Keep looking. Are you looking for more candies, Wally? You can get a couple Tootsie Rolls, sweetie. Oh, and a blue airhead. Oh, you're just going down the line now. Wow, Wally. Goodness. I got my eye on this Milky Way bar. Look, it matches my nails even.
I think it's time to hit Chicago. Was that fun, buddy?
That was cool.
Hollywood candy. That's really cool.
Wally, where are we going? The airport. Is it time to go back home already? It's super early in the morning. You're being such a good boy. Alright, well, we're getting ready to taxi out. This guy is out. Got her pretty snugly ready. And he's gonna take a nice little nap. And I think I'm gonna do the same because I'm pretty tired.
This is the terminal. All passengers please exit and follow signs to ground transportation and baggage claim.
Lucifer, the demon laser horse.
We told Wally he had laser eyes. He didn't believe us.
No.
See?
See, Wally?
It's true.
Laser eyes.
Lucifer. Here's another weird thing about DIA. The gargoyle. Sometimes he talks to people. Today, he's just resting. All right, we're back home. First thing we're doing, getting brunch. We found this spot not too far from the airport on a golf course. We're gonna go check it out. All right, well, since we're back in Colorado, I had to do some green chili. It just was calling my name. Mark's got bacon and what did you end up doing? The like fully loaded omelet? Over the top omelet. It's like pretty much got everything in it.
Yeah.
Looks delicious. Wally's splitting a Belgian waffle with Dad. And Mom did the veggie omelet, which also looked really good.
So Ebert's is here at the Green Valley Ranch Golf Club, which looks like they had the Colorado Open Golf Championships here. I don't know when that exactly was, but pretty nice course. We just saw a mama deer and 2 babies walk by.
Go get it, Wally!
Happy Tuesday. Welcome home, I guess. Look at this spring snow we got. Happy Earth Day, Colorado. Well, the beautiful thing about that Colorado sun is you get that top layer off. The rest of it melts pretty darn quickly. Should have some dry pavement here in the next couple hours.
All right, well, since it is a cold and snowy day in April, which I'm not okay with, just choosing to embrace it, and I'm gonna make one of our favorite family cozy classics, our family recipe for Italian meatballs. And this is my mom's dad's recipe. He was a first generation Italian-American, first child born here in America after his family immigrated over from Italy. And it's actually where Wally's middle name comes from his great-grandpa, Americus Tancredi. So this is his recipe for Italian meatballs, and there's a secret to it that makes them extra good. So I'm gonna share this recipe with you, but it's a family favorite, so shh, don't tell anybody. So it's actually a super simple recipe, but it makes the best meatballs. They're super moist and delicious, but all you need is a tablespoon of dried basil, tablespoon of dried onion, and a tablespoon of dried oregano. And you can add garlic to your taste and just a little dash of salt. So I did put some fresh garlic in it. And then it's 1 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm using gluten-free panko. Normally I would use like an Italian breadcrumb, but they were all out of the gluten-free version. And then 1 egg and a pound of hamburger. And you're just gonna mix that all up. But the key thing to making these so delicious is you're gonna wanna put them in a crock pot or a Dutch oven with lots of sauce. So I put down a nice heavy layer of sauce, and then I'll add these in there, and then I'm gonna cover with more sauce. Obviously, sauce makes a difference, so you know, if you have a favorite family recipe for sauce, that's gonna make it even better. I'm just going really simple today, but the real key is lots of sauce and let them cook all day. So if you do them in a Dutch oven, you're gonna do them for about an hour and a half at 325 degrees, or you can put them in a crock pot on low for 6 hours, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get these thrown in here, turn on my crock pot, and we're gonna have delicious Italian meatballs for dinner on a snowy night in April. All right, well, 6 hours later, and dinner is served. These look amazing. Happy Wednesday! Biggie and I are working hard today. We finally have Biggie back home with us. She's been hanging out with my parents for like a whole week, so it's nice to have her home. We're just having another kind of chilly spring day. Supposedly it's gonna snow again tonight, but that's okay. We're gonna make another cozy meal tonight. So if you happen to join us for our live stream tonight, you hopefully saw all the awesome cooking that went down. But if you haven't, go check that video out. We're gonna do another Raddish Kids box for dinner tonight. And Biggs is just gonna stay with us and keep us nice and cozy. Oh, Biggie. You need all the love, don't you? All the love. Mwah. Good girl. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. Well, the snow has arrived. Not too much snow, but it's still snowing in April. It's cold. It's gray. It's gloomy. Oh, Biggie. So we're gonna make yummy food. So I am starting on our classic meatloaf recipe here from our Raddish Kids box. I want to get this ready and in the oven because it does have to bake for 55 minutes. So I really want that going before we start our live stream so that we can pull it out of the oven and hopefully eat shortly after we're done with our live stream. I'm also going to start on, I think I'm going to maybe do the coffee crumb cake in real time during the stream. But I am going to start on the broccoli cheddar soup, at least getting the base down for that. So, see how this all comes together. All right, so one of the exciting things about this recipe is I finally had a chance to use my new, like, herb miller?
Peeler?
I don't know what you would call it, but it works really well. Look
So
how awesome that is.
Pull it through.
My Italian parsley, it just, like, pulls the leaves off. It's so
What?
great. And then the bottom of it has this, like, sharp knife, so it makes it good for finely chopping it.
Well, we just got done with the live stream. What are you guys doing?
We are mixing up our coffee crumb cake.
Smooth and creamy is what I
Yeah,
heard.
that looks pretty good, dude. I think you're good. Turn it off. One more round.
Yeah, you gotta get the edges.
Okay, that looks good. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
We got our meatloaf done.
This is what I did.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I chop it on.
And Irene showed you the onset of the meatloaf. Here's what the final product looks like. And she's got some beer cheese soup that she started during our
The beer
live.
was not a part of the Raddish Kids recipe, but we did add that.
We did add a little beer to it. Well, Irene is dishing up the finished.
Broccoli cheddar. It's so good. I sampled it. It's delicious. Oh my goodness. All right, well, the meatloaf is delicious. It's a little bit like, it's very moist. I know a lot of people don't like the term moist, but it is a very moist loaf, which weirds me out a little bit, but it's very, very delicious. It's got like a nice sweet kick to it, which is really pleasing. And then the soup, like I said, is amazing. Like, I just was not sure what to expect. I've never made broccoli cheddar soup before because we can't do the dairy, but using the oat milk in it was great, and it's super creamy and delicious, and the goat's cheddar is fantastic, and the emulsion blender worked perfectly. So I'm very happy with this meal, and our coffee cake is minutes away from being done, and it smells amazing in here. And for dessert on a cold and snowy night, nothing is more perfect than a warm coffee crumble cake. This is also going to be amazing for breakfast the rest of the week. All right, well, we're definitely cozy now.
In Biggie's bed.
Yeah. After our delicious cozy dinner, we're feeling very cozy and ready for bed on a very cold April night. But it's supposed to start warming up now. This is supposed to be the last bout of snow that we get, at least for now, hopefully for the rest of the season. I would just like some nice spring, like, thunderstorms.
Yeah.
No more snow. No more cold. But it's supposed to be back into the 70s. We've been getting really lucky with his Sunday soccer.
Thankfully, that's amazing.
Sunday's been like, I mean, knock on wood, but Sunday ends up always being like a nice warm day. So we have not had to suffer through like cold, wet, snowy soccer practices.
Yeah.
So thankful for that. Hopefully that trend stays true. We have some super fun things to look forward to this weekend. So just got to plug through the rest of this week, warm up, and we're ready for the weekend. So thank you guys for coming along on our adventures as we made our way home from Omaha and transitioned into a busy week, a busy and cold week at home.
On your way out, make sure to hit that like button. You know that helps us out. This is A Wonderful World of Walter,
who is zoning out on PBS Kids. And we love you just the way you are.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, Wally, you want to say bye?